Good evening. Before tonight's Price is Right pricing game recap gets underway, let's pause for a moment of silence to remember the following celebrities who sadly passed away today. New York Giants legend David Jennings, who died of Parkinson's disease at age 61. Country singer Slim Whitman, who died of heart failure at age 90. And to actor James Gandolfini, who is best known as Tony Soprano from The Sopranos, who died of a heart attack at age 51. May they all rest in peace.
The Price is Right pricing game recap may contain profanity toward the contestants' decision-making in pricing games that can be categorized as either stupid or being misled by the audience that's portrayed as a heel for entertainment purposes only. In reality, Mr. Horgan doesn't show any prejudice toward the contestants based on their gender, their ethnicity, and their intelligence. Viewer discretion is advised.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for the fabulous Price is Right pricing game recap for Wednesday, the 19th of June, 2013. And joining me as my two Skype co-hosts for tonight, first off, it's Wisconsinite Neurox 87. It's great to see you again, Neurox 87.
Thank you for having me back, Mr. Horgan. It's a pleasure to be back.
And second, Oregonian, I'm 264 Shirt. It's great to have you back as well, I'm 264 Shirt.
Thanks. Hey everybody, how you doing?
Alright, here are the pricing games that were played today. Bonkers, One Wrong Price, Temptation, Plinko, Bargain Game, a.k.a. Barker's Bargain Bar, and Lucky 7. Lucy, spelled with an I and an E at the end, L-U-C-I-E, as in the town of Port St. Lucie, who is a physical therapist / student from Winnetka, California, was the first contestant. She played Bonkers for a chance to win a trip to Buenos Aires, Argentina. That includes a 6-night stay at Palermo Place with daily breakfast and round-trip airport transportation included, plus traditional tango lessons and dinner for two, modeled by the Gorgeous Gwendolyn Osbourne Smith. The wrong price was $7,657. Now, when the 30 seconds began, Lucy went higher, lower, higher, higher, and that was not right. Then she went higher, higher, lower, higher, and that was not it. Then she went lower, higher, lower, lower, and that was not it. Then she went higher, higher, lower, lower, and when she pressed the button to see whether she was right or not, she was! She's on her way to Argentina. The actual retail price, $9,823.
And she deserves this.
Definitely. That is definitely an awesome way to start off the show. Alright, Neurox 87, I now go over to you for pricing game number 2.
Alright, our next contestant was Sue. She played One Wrong Price for an LG washer and dryer modeled by Amber, a Proform treadmill modeled by Gwendolyn, and a gas grill modeled by Rachel. The washer dryer was priced at $2,300, the treadmill was priced at $3,005, and the grill was priced at $807. Almost said $8,000. Sue believed the one wrong price was the treadmill. Personally, I was thinking it was the gas grill. Not necessarily because Rachel was by it, but I thought that was the wrong price.
Sure, because of Rachel. Okay.
Well, Sue, like I said, picked the treadmill, and when Gwendolyn revealed the actual retail price, it turned out to be $1,500. She won all three prizes for a total of $4,607.
I knew it was going to be the treadmill. All right, 9264 shirt. Make your voice B for pricing game number 3.
Right. Winnetka, a 25-year-old grandmother, yes, I hope you're taking notes, played Temptation for mainly a Mini Cooper hardtop modeled by Amber. The first number in the price was 2. Drew actually pressed the first button to reveal the first number. That's the first time I remember him doing that. Anyway, the rest of the numbers in the car price could be picked from the prices of 4 gifts brought out by the models. First, there was a handcrafted picnic set with service for 4, leather-handled enclosure, brought out by Neil's favorite model, Rachel. The price of that was $300. Jeanette picked the 3. Next up was $1,441 in cash, brought out by Gwendolyn?
Actually, Manuela.
Oh, yeah, I have that. Manuela. Okay, Manuela. Okay. Jeanette picked 1 for the third number. Next we had a 16.2 Nikon megapixel XLR camera modeled by Rachel with $797. Jeanette went with 9. Finally, there was a wine refrigerator which could hold up to 21 bottles and LED lighting, modeled by Manuel. The price was $500. Jeanette went with 5.
Well, what does that mean? Bear with us, just technical difficulties.
Please stand by.
There it is.
Neil, were you humming the Jeopardy theme just then?
Yeah.
Whatever. Anyway, now Jeanette had a price of $23,195. Now, if she liked, she could change any or all of the last 4 numbers. She changed the 1 to a 4, and that was it, making the price $23,495. Now it was time for the big decision. Jeanette could quit now and take the 4 small gifts and not worry about the car, or she could take a risk and go for the car along with all the gifts. But if she went for it and even 1 number was wrong, she wouldn't win anything. Jeanette decided to go for the car. Let's see how she did.
Oh boy.
Yep. Was the second number 3? Yep, it was. Now she changed the 1 to a 4. See if that was the right thing to do. Oh, my sound effects, lady. Was 4 the next number? Third was 1, and that was the game. And the last 2 numbers were 7 and 0, so she should have changed the last 2 numbers. So the price was $23,170.
Actually, the last number was a 5. She had that.
Oh, excuse me. That's 175.
Well, to be honest with you, when she had $23,195, I thought that was the price. But
I kind of did too.
All right, moving on. Maxine, who is a golden oldie, as it said on her T-shirt, from Mankato, Minnesota. Now say that 10 times fast. Was the 4th contestant. She played Twinkle for a chance to win up to $50,000. we all know that she gets 1 Plinko chip for free and gets a chance to win 4 more chips. Now, who was over by the 4 small prizes today? Well, I'll be! It was Rachel! How awesome is that? Now, we first had a Euro Cuisine electric yogurt maker that can make 7 6-ounce servings. Maxine believed 0 was the second number and not 3 being the first number. Rachel revealed the price to be $60. She did win a Plinko chip. Next, we had a churro maker. Maxine believed 5 was the second number and not 7 being the first number. Rachel revealed the price to be $25. She won another Plinko chip. Next was an aroma electric juicer. Maxine believed 9 was the second number and not 1 being the first number. Rachel revealed the price to be $17. Should have chose the 1. Most of us knew that one. Too bad she didn't. And finally, we had a salad spinner that holds 2 to 3 servings of lettuce at a time. Maxine believed 0 was the second number, not 5 being the first number. I felt she improved from the electric juicer on this one. Rachel revealed the price to be $20. So she won another Plinko chip. She got a total of 4 chips. Rachel brought the 3 1 chips over to Maxine. And Maxine told Rachel that she is 77 years old. God bless her. So, after when Maxine climbed up the stairs and dropped her first Plinko chip, it landed in $500. Good start. The second chip, that landed in $0. Third chip, what did that land in? It landed in another $0. Boo. Boo. We don't like those. Alright, let's see how she did on the 4th and final chip. It landed in, well, it had a 0 in it. That was the bad news. The good news was it had a 1 and another 0, so it was $100. So she won a total of $600 plus the 3 small prizes she got correct. That totaled $105. She won $705 in cash and small prizes, and that was a consolation win. Alright, Neox 87, it's now time to recap pricing game number 5.
Alright, our next contestant was James. He played Bonkers Bargain Bar for a Panasonic 55-inch HD TV. As I recall, it came with 2 pairs of 3D glasses.
Correct.
That was modeled by Manuela. And some designer junk modeled by Rachel. James believed the TV was the bigger bargain, so we'll start with the designer junk. Bargain price, $2,080. Actual retail price, $2,780. A difference of $700. Now for the TV. Bargain price, $1,099. Actual retail price, $2,099. A difference of $1,000. James won both prizes. Good score. It totaled $4,879.
And just to specify for you folks watching, the designer junk was from Kate Spade. It included 2 pairs of high heel sandals and 4 handbags with gold-plated hardware, just to be a little precise. Okay, I'm 264 shirt. As there is no need to gasp, let's hear about the pricing game that was played last.
You bet.
Okay.
Alright. Laura, our 6th and final contestant on stage, played Lucky 7. for a Chevy Spark LS driven by Gwendolyn. First number of the price of the car was 1. Laura started with $7 and had to guess the remaining 4 numbers of the price. Every time she was off, she had to give up a number of dollars depending on how much she was off, and if she had at least $1 at the end, she'd take home the song. For the second number, she guessed 6. The number was actually 4, so it cost her $2 and she had 5 left. The third number, she went with 5. It was a 2. And now she was down to $2, so she had to be very careful. For the fourth number, she went with 9. Next number was a 9. She got it exactly right. And now she had to get the last number right or be off by 1. She got 7. So if it was anywhere from a 6 to an 8, she'd have the car. She didn't take 5, which I would have picked.
Me too.
Well, anyway, the last number of the price of the Chevy Spark LS was 3, and Laura was broke. And she wouldn't have won with 5 either. Price of the car was $14,293. Those things don't cost a lot.
No sirree, Bob. All right, on to the acknowledgments.
Excuse me.
Here's what Ben Mason Television has to say. All right, this is it. Tomorrow, the one and only check game will be coming back. So DVR it, videotape it, whatever. 4-year wait is almost over.
On Skype right here, and it's important that nobody's in the room for the next 2 minutes.
Okay, I'll be back in 2 minutes.
Neil Rock City 7 and I-264 shirt, do you have any acknowledgments?
I do.
Just walked in. And when on that first prize, whoever was modeling that struck a kind of a Liberty pose, something like that. I don't know. That's the best acknowledgement I have. But anyway,
Neil Rock City 7, anything from you?
Yes, I have a couple.
All right.
And it goes off of what you were just talking about with chess games. Tomorrow will mark 1,498 days since chess games last appeared on The Price is Right. For those of you keeping score at home, that's 4 years, 1 month, and 6 days. And one more acknowledgement. Where the hell is Dice Game?
I don't know. We haven't seen that game in quite a while.
It must be hiding somewhere.
That game isn't retired, is it?
Not that I know of.
Mike Richard, tell us that game isn't retired. No, not you, Kramer. I meant our executive producer.
Alright, so what the acknowledgement said, today's show had 3 wins. They were in Bonkers, One Wrong Price, and Bargain Game, aka Barker's Bargain Bar. And we also gave away the 3 small prizes in Plinko, not to mention $1,600. All of that was won by Maxine. She won $600 in Plinko, and she won $1,000 in Showcase Showdown number 2. Maxine is the contestant recognition contestant for her small win. The MVPs of The Price is Right today are Lucy, Sue, and James. From Cleveland, Ohio, I might add, from Drew Carey's home city. Lucy, she also won her showcase aside from winning her trip to Argentina and Bonkers. The showcase included a Europatrol sidecar motorcycle that has a 749cc air-cooled engine and aluminum rims, modeled by Manuela, and an African safari in Cape Town, South Africa. That includes a 6-night all-inclusive safari vacation with luxury accommodation at the Thorny Bush Game Lodge, modeled by Amber. Lucy bid $19,200. Actual retail price, $34,393. Wow. I knew she bid pretty under. The difference was $15,193. But it turned out that Maxine went over on her showcase when she bid $25,000 on her showcase involving a 16-gig iPod Nano with a wireless speaker, plus a 15-inch MacBook Pro laptop computer with wireless printer included. Both of that was modeled by Gwendolyn, and a Honda Civic LX modeled by Rachel. Actual retail price, $21,743. But Maxine was still a delight, I must say. She was a very nice contestant, very sweet. Lucy today won a grand total in prizes of $45,314. Great day. Promotional consideration for the Price is Right pricing game recap this week is provided by Somerset Patriots! Minor League Baseball. Get patriotic. So like I said, tomorrow is the big day for the Price is Right as Check Game makes its return. Joining me on Skype will be Sports Guy 528 and Ben Mason Television. And for Friday, for the first day of summer, Meathead 177 returns is scheduled to join me. So that's going to wrap things up here on the Price is Right pricing and recap for tonight. Neil Rocks 87 and I'm 264 Shirt. Thanks for joining me. It was great to see you again.
You bet.
Thanks for having me, Mr. Horgan.
So now, as we say goodbye for the Price is Right pricing game recap, this is Mr. Horgan from Woodbridge, New Jersey.
This is Neil Rocks 87 here in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin.
And this is I'm 264 Shirt from Milwaukee, Oregon. And we'll remind you to help the show prep operate. Yeah, have you cut the spade or neuter?
I was expecting you both to say it together.
Well, let's...
Put it noted. We'll see you next time.
All right. That's a wrap, everyone. See you tomorrow.